Hi, I'm Shauna, the founder of Let Live Travel, and I always get asked how and what I pack. So I'm preparing for a trip to India for 5 weeks right now, so I figured I would show you exactly how I do it and the weird techniques or items I've learned to bring along the way throughout my travels. So first up, the carry-on. I always bring photocopies of my important documents, more than one method of payment, and definitely more than one form of ID. And then I divide these up between my carry-on or day bag and my main bag. That way, in case something gets stolen or lost, you're more prepared to deal with it. I'm gonna put these photocopies and backup payment in my main bag. I like to come pre-prepared with all my liquids nicely in a Ziploc bag. Some little snacks. You are always generally feeling dirty when you're backpacking, so these are really handy. Earplugs, these are lifesavers. And there, carry-on done. So this is my day bag. It also attaches to the front of my main bag. This is a feature I always look for when I'm buying my travel backpack. This bag also, you cannot lock it up, so I put my less valuable items in here. This is an old school chain lock. Maybe if you're buying a chain lock, try to go for a little bit lighter one. But this is really great for if you're on overnight train rides or long train rides or bus rides where you want to lock up your bag and just relax and not have to worry about it. Give you some peace of mind. A small sewing kit. I cannot tell you how many times this has come in handy traveling, so random but really helpful. Of course, a travel journal. This is a money belt. There are some occasions when this will be really handy, but on day-to-day, probably not, depending on where you're going. A giant thick shawl that works as a blanket, a pillow, a picnic blanket. So many uses. I use this actually every single day. It's bulky, but it's worth it. The main bag. I'm gonna start with my bathroom kit. I like to keep all of my daily bathroom needs nicely in one kit. It makes it much easier to transition from hotel to hotel. Any extra liquids that I won't be using from day to day, I put in a waterproof bag. So this is my 2 different types of bug spray. Also, you always want to look for at least 30% DEET. Handy little individual Tide packs. These are really great if you can't find a washing machine or anywhere to wash your clothes nearby. You can just wash them in the sink of your hostel. So there you go. Remember, you can always buy more clothes when you're abroad. I keep all of my random knickknacks in one bag just to keep it organized. Headlamp. Make sure you always have at least a headlamp or a flashlight with you. Tape also seems random, but you'll be surprised how many times this will come in handy. Some backup locks and backup batteries. These are for if you need to lock up your bag, lock up the zippers on your bag, or who knows. A very well-stocked first aid kit. Mini gloves are the best, surprisingly, for traveling. These are my backup IDs and my extra payment method. I'm going to snug it, actually put it nice snug in here, just in case. 2 garbage bags. These are super handy to just use as your laundry bags, or if you need to cover one of your backpacks while it's raining. They don't take up any space, and it's always really helpful to have these. Some snacks, just in case breakfast is too far away, a restaurant's not nearby. Just backup nutrients. And finally, my most favorite luxury item. This is a silk sleeping bag liner. It keeps you nice and cozy when nights are cool, and it also keeps you really cool when nights are warm. And the best part is that no matter where you are, it always kind of helps make you feel like you're at home. You can get these at MEC or Atmosphere or any type of outdoorsy store. The one that I use, Kathmandu Silk Liner. So as you'll see, I chose a backpack that has the feature like it opens up like a suitcase. So helpful. I've used the other type of backpack before and it was quite frustrating to try to get things at the bottom of the bag. So I highly recommend if you're buying a new backpack, go with the one that opens like a suitcase and that has a detachable day bag. Also, nice little feature is you can lock up the zippers for peace of mind. And last, my travel yoga mat. If there's ever a destination you need a yoga mat, it's India. I attach it to the front while I'm moving around, but if I'm taking a flight, you can attach this in with the straps. There's a flap that covers it. You can just put the yoga mat right in there with the straps. And otherwise, oh, the key for my chain lock. Good to go. Hope that was helpful.